What's up, everybody? Okay, so it is Saturday. We have a special treat. I think what would be a good idea would be to go through all of the old handbooks, maybe some of the handbooks you haven't seen before. There's one of them that's particularly hard. Let me see. Was it 2014? When you guys were 2 years old? Just kidding. But old. They're old handbooks. Let me see. Let me get them. I'm going to start downloading them so that we can mess with them. I mean, look at this. Look at this guy. I think we're gonna peek crack into this guy real quick. They don't have the grammar, but the math is great because they may throw you a curveball and make the math section really hard this year. That could be happening. Let me see what's everybody. We got a good amount of people in the chat already. Great to see. Yo, Tyler, I took DOE handbook practice test and I got 35 out of 57 and 33 out of 57. Is that enough for Brooklyn Tech? That's pretty good, man. I think it might be. But you got to get that 53 to the next question correct. If you can get one more question correct, that question is worth a ton of points. So really double check your math work, dude. I said this year the test was nerfed. I think it will be, yeah. Not that it makes a difference, but I think it will be. How does the bell curve work? Like nausea in general or with this test? It'll be the same as 2023 probably. What's up, high? What does nerfed mean? It means made less impressive. Just like a Nerf gun compared to a real gun. 29 out of 57 ELA, 41 out of 57. Help me please, sir. You need to get your ELA up, but that math, you need to get closer to the 50s, Air. Windfast, my strongest soldier. You got a 75 to 80% on your last practice test. Well, it breaks down into ELA, Assassin, so it's kind of tough to say. You have to like break them down into ELA and then math. If you have not already, highly recommend watching my Hack the SHSAT video. Watch that video. And am I shilling my own videos? I am, but I highly recommend watching this video of mine. Pull it up in another window. And I can't even SH. Yeah, hack the Shsat. Watch this video of mine. And what it will show you is what you need to be focusing on right now, which is how to maximize your scoring. A lot of it is already baked into the pie of how you are going to do. Watch that video and you can finesse the way that the test is scored. You have to do it. Are you going to do an inspirational speech? I will. Probably not at the end of this stream. When's the test? Are you guys taking it Wednesday? Is your test on Wednesday, guys? What conversions and measurements do you need to memorize? I don't think you need to memorize conversions or measurements. Just know that there's 3 feet in a yard, basically. That's all you need to know. November 8th. So everybody's saying November 8th or the 18th. So that's going to be Wednesday. Would you say that practice tests are the same difficulty as the real ones? Yeah. But it depends on who you take the practice test from. If you take it from a handbook, yeah. If you don't take it from a handbook, then who knows who made that, dude. So it just could be some random guy just making, oh, yep, this is the practice test. Okay. Ooh, okay, so let's break into this. enough with the chit chat. I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you guys are not stressing out. Stop. Stop stressing out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So just chill. All right, so here is the 2013 2014 SHSAT. The people that have taken this are in college. Kind of wild. But they were in your shoes and they were taking this. So we're going to look at it. Some people say that the math section on these was a little bit harder, so I think that that might be interesting for us to work on. Could we do percentages? Slimy, remind me once we work through these questions, remind me and we'll do some percentages problems. Could you say how to determine if a question is a permutation and combination? Really quickly, Trisel. Combination, the order does not matter. Like, it's a combo. Like when you get a combo from like a burger place, it doesn't matter if you start with the fries. Permutation, the order matters. First, second, third. Tyler, can we please do? Yeah, we can do them. This is the second person who wants to do them, so we will do them. But let's work through this first, just because we have some good questions, a nice mix. Yeah, Jarvids, for real. Watch my math playlist. Okay, like just explain 5 questions. All right, we're gonna go with it. You should watch my permutation and combination video. It's a good video. Guys, you should be, if you're not already just watching my videos nonstop, then what are you doing? Okay, so let's start with number 52. Kind of an unusual question. Let's get it. Let's get some answers. Trisol, that's not. We're doing 50. Guys, we're doing 52. 52, Trisol. Get with it. Wake up. I'm just playing with you, bro. 52, win fast. My strongest soldier. Slimy's on G2. Take your time. I'm going to give you guys like a minute, so just go for it. All right. Cool. So, yeah, this question a lot of people got right. And I think it's a great one of the first questions to get because it shows you don't need to memorize. You just need to be clever to get a lot of this math. If a Rick equals a certain thing and adult equals that same certain thing, they equal each other. And so what they're basically asking you, once you get this into the equation, is to solve for R. That's it. So we're just going to divide both sides by 5.6. And so really this question boils down to, can you do long division? I guess, yeah, let's actually do this a little bit cleaner here. I say that right after I say, can you do long division? Total noob territory here. Uh, 12, 10, 11, 68, 3, 18, 15, 3, 15, 16. We're done. The answer is G. So really, really good. Just keep in mind, do not be thrown. Do not be thrown. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, OBS. I wanted to move my desk. Okay. Number 53. Wow. Wow, you all came in on D really, really quickly, guys. Really quickly. Hmm. Wonder if that's real. I wonder if you guys are right. Better check your work. And really check your work. Like, when you're taking this test, check your work. Do not be that cocky that you don't check your work. That's like ridiculous. Mean of 15 points. Here's our equation. And if you don't know this, memorize it. 15 points a game, 3 basketball games. 15 points a game, 3 basketball games. We don't know what the sum of all of his points were. So to get this, we times both sides by 3. 45 equals his sum of points. And then he scores plus 27 points in his next game. Let me make sure I do this properly. Don't face plant. So he's on 72 points for the 4-game season. So to find his new average, we take 72, we divide it by 4. I will do that out. 18. That is his new average. So that's it. Really, really nicely done. Let's see. Let's keep cruising. If you guys see a question that you want to do, just say yay. Say yay. Did I try to trick you? No. Dude, your birthday is the day of the SHSAT. That's tremendous. Tremendous. Oh, I remember this being, I remember 55, 58, everybody's saying. Oh, because that graph? All right, let's do 58. Great. Here we go. Yeah, it does look complicated. Am I going live tomorrow? I don't know. Definitely Tuesday. All right, monkey, let's see the right answer, bro. You're like the dude in the anime who's like, "Ha! You thought you could defeat me with one punch. I barely felt it." And then he shatters into a million pieces. Yeah, dude, I was going to say that as well, Yeast. Like, they did you kind of dirty with the way that they drew the coordinate plane. Like, they did you really, really dirty. I'm gonna see if I can maybe outline it for you guys, just because it's so like that. That is legitimately the coordinate plane, and that's how dirty they did you. Isn't that crazy? In One Punch Man, which happens to be what the thumbnails for this series is. Can you explain how to do 58? But I think G. Those freaking test makers. Yeah, well, they do it on purpose, Trisel. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. AB is not -2, 1. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, you're saying AB is. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over this just because it's kind of a pain to try to do this on a computer when you can't like actually poke at it. But here's our coordinate plane. Like I said, they're trying to do you really dirty. And here is our origin. So if you can't remember for a pair of coordinates, x goes first because alphabetically x is before y. So x in this case is -1x, -2x. A is -2. B is +1 in the y direction. Just in case you're starting at 0, you go +1 in the y direction. What are we in the y direction? C is +1 in the x direction. And D is +1, 2, 3 in the y direction. So once you have that, once you have this, then what's C plus A, comma D plus B? Okay, so C plus A is 1 plus a -2, comma B plus D, which is a 1. I meant to write +1, which is a +1 plus 3. So -1, 4. That's going to be our answer for this one. Which one shows that? That would be R. That would be F. Is that what the chat said? Yeah, very nice. Questions on that one? You guys have any questions? Please take out the paper shreds in the mouth. I know, it's so dirty, bro. It's so filthy. All right, let's keep cruising. That isn't that crazy. That isn't that crazy. Well, I kind of like 60, kind of like 57, 60. What are you guys feeling? I should make it smaller so it's not as like in your face. Yeah, actually look at them. Okay. All right. For old time's sakes, here you go. All right. 69. Here we go. Figure above. We got some straight lines. Okay. What is the value of x? I'll give you a little bit longer to do this one so you can draw your own picture at home. This was in your prep test? Yeah. Well, there you go, bro. There you go, bro. You're ready. You're ready for the real thing. Dude, never give up. Never back down. Don't do it. Someone say finger licking. Finger looking good. 120. 20. Okay. What's the answer, guys? Give me the cold hard facts on this one. Better travel, yes. Or is this 2013, 2014? 2014 is part of it, for sure. A lot of people are saying B. I did get an E. Spells got D. So we're dealing with straight line segments, and we're dealing with the consequences of a four-sided shape. So because these are two straight lines, let me zoom in for your viewing pleasure. because those two are straight lines, when two straight lines meet, we know that the vertical angle or the opposite angle is going to be the exact same thing. Then we have a four-sided shape, and the angles of a four-sided straight-lined shape add up to 360 degrees. Think of a square. 90 times 4, that's 360 degrees. So 120 and 120 is 240 plus a 75. We have, so far in the shape, 315 degrees. So what is this mystery angle right here? It's going to be that 360 total degrees minus 315. 5, that's a 5, so that's a 4. 45, and that's what's going to sit in right here. Beautiful. So then we have vertical angles yet again, and because this vertical angles are the same, these vertical angles are also going to be the same. X is 45. Tis the answer. If you got 75, you probably didn't do that step where you have to figure out what this guy is in here, but it is what it is. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, that's exactly what you did, Spells. That's all good. It's all good, bro. Just don't do it again. Just don't do it again. All right, let's keep cruising. Ooh. Let's do this one because I think it's actually a pretty interesting one. Let's talk about Jack and Roberto. Okay, answers are coming in on this one. So, back up. So, Roberto begins at 6 p.m. and has a 5-hour shift. So, he goes to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m. And that's when, I forget what this dude's name is. Why do I say age? He starts at 11, so he goes to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. And that's when this dude starts. Now, do you have to count on your fingers every time? No. He goes to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m. You just add 5. And so 9 goes to 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So that's when he starts his third shift. 2 p.m. Ooh. Did anyone say K? Did Windfast say K? Two p.m. Yeah, Windfast. Good job. Good job. Okay, so how did you guys get 7 p.m.? That is a great question. This is inclusive counting. So let's talk about this. If I start at 6, I then go to the hour of 7, that's 1. The hour of 8, that's 2. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to do a 5th hour. and he ends at 11. If you just assume that 6 was one of them, one of the hours, then that might get you there. You counted 10, 10, 10. Ah, there you go. 7 p.m. is his third rest. That is true, Shadow Assassin. That is true. That's when he finishes his shift. Oh, so you guys thought it was when it was finishing. Oh, when did he begin his third shift? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well, there you go. Wow. So all that work. So especially you guys who are like really trying to get as close to perfect as possible in the math, really double check your work. For sure. Aren't these old handbook questions so sneaky, dude? I love them, bro. I love them. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta double check your reading for sure. It is 2 p.m. That's correct. Yeah, good job. Good job. Awesome. Let's see. Okay, let's do this one. That's kind of fun. Let's do 73. Percentage. We will get to it shiny. Yeah, Trisol. That's like a huge tragedy, dude. That's like a huge tragedy. Because you did everything right. You know your math. You were just careless. Okay, answers are coming in. What are some last minute tips? Abdullah, watch my Hack the SHSAT video. That's honestly the best advice. All right, we're getting some answers rolling in here. Ooh, we're getting a bunch of different answers. That's cool. That's cool. I'll just give you like 20 more seconds just to triple check all your work. Okay, so we're going to go over this, but if you haven't already, like the video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. You will gain an additional 10 points on your actual SHSAT if you're subscribed to my channel. If R, S, and T are integers, they're numbers, and R plus S and T minus S are both odd numbers. So let's first look at R plus S, and then let's look at T minus S. And you could be a nerd about this, but I'm going to be dumb and right. So let me check to see what I can do to get odd numbers out of this. So I'm going to pick 3 plus 5. That's an 8. We don't like that. No, no. If I pick 3 plus 4, that is nice. We like that. Obviously 2 plus 4, I'm not going to insult you. We don't like that. And if we switch it around so that R is even, and S is odd, of course, that's it. So in this scenario, only one is going to be odd. What about this scenario? 5 minus 3, that equals 2. We don't like that. Is this not focused anymore? Four minus 3. Yeah, we like that. 4 minus 2, of course. We don't like that. And then let's just say that this is like 5 minus 4, of course. We like that. So in this scenario, one of them has to be odd. In this scenario, one of them has to be odd. So what must be an even number? So R, S, and T. Well, let's see. Do any of these must be an even number to get what we want? S is even here, odd here, even here. Nope. T is even here and odd here, and we get what we want. This is odd, even, no. So we can't actually say that it has to be an even number. This is such an interesting question. So let's go through R and T. This is so interesting. Huh. This is such a good question. I really like this. Okay, so let's go through. This is really interesting. Because if this is 6 minus 5, or 6 minus 3, still 3, that's what we like. And this is 7 minus 2. Yeah, that's still, wow. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I see now. I see. There's the S is the same in both columns. So it's actually not that crazy. So yeah, it's not actually that crazy. I didn't realize S was there twice. Okay. So if S is even, then that means R is odd and T is odd. So if S is even, R and T are odd. If S is odd, that means R and T are even. That is so cool. That is so cool. Wow. Wow. So the answer is A. Wow. Because R plus T, if they're both odd, that would be like 5 plus 5, which is 10, even. And if R and T are both even, that'd be like 6 plus 6, which is 12, even. Wow. That's so cool. So the answer is A. Good work. Did the chat get that? A couple people did. Actually, a good amount of people got A. Some people got B, but that was really good. Really good job, guys. But I can also say that C and E, well, you actually can't. That's a good point, but you can't. Because what this is saying is that they must be an even number. And as we've seen here, T can be odd. T can be 5 if S is even. And R can be odd if S is even. So they don't have to be even. They could be. Could be. Same thing with T. T could be even or odd, as we showed with this graph here. So that word must gets rid of it. If it said can be an even number, then yeah, all of them would be even, potentially. So great question. Man, this is when Pearson was like awesome, dude. Pearson was spitting when they made this, and then they didn't hire me. And now their test is trash. This is like the golden age, dude. Like, I cry one tear doing problems like this. Okay, here's some probability. I know you guys want to percentages. Wait, is there a percentage on this? Yeah, there's actually a percentage problem. All right, here you go. Here you go, Slimy. Let's get it. Yeah, exactly, Sweaty. So R and T can be even, but what if S is even? Then R and T would have to be odd. So it's not a must. They could be. There's a possibility where T and R are odd. I hope that makes sense. What was 73? Oh, it was A. Dude, imagine having a coupon for 30% off a $2.90 bag of candy. It's like, what the Oh, excuse me, I have a coupon for this. Like, imagine having a coupon. Like imagine. Oh, better put this coupon in my pocket. This is from 2014, but it already feels like it's from 1980. So crazy, man. I think time is speeding up. Yeah, I agree, Air. I completely agree. Like, why not get two? Like, you got the coupon. Why not get a couple bags for later? All right, we're gonna go through this about a minute more. Yes, Fortnite sweaty kid. There are juicy questions. Okay, go over them right now, real quick. Which ones are you talking about? Con, it's impossible to say. All right, so answers are coming in pretty steadily. The 7th grade one. Okay, we can the image with tax. Okay. Do you remember which numbers they were? So let's go through this. When something's 30% off, what percentage are you paying? You're paying for 70%. So that's what I'm going to multiply this by 0.7. 0, 360, 14, 20, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So she pays $2.03. That's how much she's paying currently when she does her coupon. And if you're confused on where to go now, price per ounce. Whenever you see the word per, that is the same thing as a division signal. I'm having a stroke. So price per ounce. That's it. Because there's 12 ounces in this bag. So 2.03 divided by 12. That is this question. Oh, that actually could be 6. That's a 6, by the way. All right, so let's see if we're going to be rounding up or down. I have a feeling we're going to be rounding up. So it's probably going to be 9. Oh, that actually could just be straight 7. What am I thinking, dudes? Doy, that's a 7. Of course. 83 minus 74, which is 9. So it is 0.17. Very nice. The answer is H. Yeah, really good job, guys. Man, sometimes with long division, when I'm talking and trying to do long division at the same time, it doesn't work. Ooh, let's do 83. Let's see how your probability is. But Awesome Pikachu, the bag is 12 ounces. And it's not priced per bag, it's priced per ounce. There's a couple different ways to do this one. It's all good, Pikachu. Okay, so this question is a phenomenal example of the answer is right in front of you. It's right in front of you. So, of course, we know probability equals what we want over the total. We know this. The probability currently of drawing a green doesn't matter. We don't care. We want it to be 0.5, which is another way to say 1 over 2. So it's 50-50, right? There's 7 red and there's 4 green. Let's go down the list and see if we remove 5 and 1 of those 5 is red, what our new probability will be. That will be if 1 red gets eliminated, that means 4 G are eliminated, so 5 total. And that would be 6 red and 0 G. Of course not. That would be 100% probability you will get red. Let's jump to C with our 7 red and our 4 G. If we take away 3 red and 2 green, because we need to take away 5 total, 4 red, 2 green, that's a total of 6. So our probability will be our 2 green over 6 total. That will not be 50%. That's going to reduce to 1/3. So we go to 5. 7 red, 4 G. If we take, or let's actually, I know the answer, so let's just do this. If we take away 4 red and 1 green, that's 3 red, that's 3 green. That's a 50% probability. 3 green over 6 total. And we're done. So do you need to go, okay, we have 4 green, minus whatever the x that we take away, and then we have 11 total minus the x that we took away plus however that we took away that weren't green. So it'd be the weren't green, and solve this algebra equation. You don't need to. And that equals 0.5. You don't need to do that. You just plug in answers until you get what you want, and then you bow and say thank you, and you move on. And I would highly recommend doing that in any situation you can. The answer's in front of you. You don't need to be like high flying. Like, you can be super dumb and get that right. All right, let's keep cruising. Please take out. I know Windfast is dying here. There you go. All right, let's keep cruising. Let's keep cruising. Are there any that catch your mind, guys? I did it for you, Windfast. Okay, 86. All right, sweet. All right, I need to do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did everybody get the right answer? Yeah, and I got you. I finally got you a word problem. Sweaty. Okay, so let's go into this question. Love these questions. What a time to be alive. Guys. This is another example where you can just plug in the answers. I'm going to show you how to do it legitimately just in case it's a fill in the blank. But just plug in. Just listen. Just plug in the answers. One of these is right. But I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you to do it. Okay. Today, Tom is 1/4 of Jordan's age. So whatever Jordan's age is times 1/4, that's what Tom is. 1/4 of Jordan's age. In 2 years. So everybody is 2 years older. Tom is 2 years older. Jordan, he is 2 years older. Tom will be 1/3 of Jordan's new age. Here is your system of equations. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2 from this and from this, and t equals 1/3 j plus 2 minus 2. And also, if we look up here, t equals 1/4 j. So if both of those equal t, I've eliminated Tom out of the question entirely. Solve this algebra equation. Do I need to solve this algebra equation? I feel like if you've gotten this far, you probably know how to solve the algebra equation. Or you could just plug in one of these 5 answers and figure it out that way. But I guess we should just solve this algebra equation. I guess we should just solve it. I'm going to do something kind of nasty. I hope you don't mind. Well, I should just do this legitimately. So I'm not going to be too fancy here. 1/4 j equals distributing 1/3 j plus 2/3 minus 2. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Everybody gets times 4. J equals 4/3j plus 8/3 minus 8. Then I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. 3j equals 4j plus 8 minus 24. I'm going to subtract 3j minus 3j. 0 equals j plus 8 minus 24. 0 equals j minus 16. 16 equals j. J is j. The answer is j. Or you could just plug them in. You could just plug in the answers. If you guys, if you don't get it, that's fine. Let's make this an example of how you should just plug in the answers. So let's start with K. So if Jordan is 22, Tom is 1/4 of Jordan's age. What is 1/4 of 22? Tom would be 5.5. In 2 years, Jordan will be 24 and Tom will be 7.5. Is 7.5 times 3 24? Let's figure it out. 7.5 plus 7.5. I'm just going to multiply it. 15, 7.5. No, that's going to equal 22.5. So we know that that is incorrect. What if Jordan is, as we know the answer, 16? Tom's going to be 1/4 of that, so he's going to be 4. In 2 years, Jordan will be 18. Tom will be 6. Is 6 1/3 of 18? Yep, we're done. You just plug them in. So just plug them in, guys. See, what is easier, that or this? This or this? You tell me. You tell me. People have been saying 88. Can we do questions 66 and 75? Yeah. Wow, those are juicy questions. Sweaty, you have great taste. All right, guys, good luck. 66. And Slime, for you, this is also a percentage question. Fortnite already looked at the answer. Don't tell me that you did the math that quickly, Sweaty. This is not the 2023 test. This is the 2014 test. We're going back in time because they used to be a lot harder. So we're doing harder questions today. I didn't looked. Yes, you did looked. Sweaty, I'm just making fun of you, bro. You're good. Yeah, Sweaty. What can I do for you? Can you go over this problem? Yeah, we're gonna go over it once everybody gets their answers in. Oh, you found it online. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is tricky. It's a good question. Bro, why don't I understand any of this? I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're not supposed to understand it. We're getting some answers trickling in. Oh, you know how to do that problem, Sweaty. That's not beyond you, bro. Just what is take away 2/7 of 560, then that's a new amount, and times that new amount by 1.1 and 1/8. All right, we're getting some J's, we're getting some F's in the chat here. I'm gonna give you like a minute more to go over this. Okay. So this one you could just look at the answer key and then just put in answers and get it if you kind of know what's going on here. But what we're talking about is the average. And I'll write it again. Is what we want over the total amount of things. And so we want an average of 0.4. Another way we could say that is we want an average of 0.4 is 4 over 10, and that equals 2 over 5. So we want an average of 2 over 5. And to get that average of 2 over 5, we have, well, what do we want? Well, we already have 27th graders. And in the club total, 20, 45, 65, we have 65 people. Now we're going to add just 7th graders. And whenever we add a 7th grader, the total amount of people who are there also gets increased, and that's our equation. That's it. You don't have to go any further than that. So I'm just going to cross multiply the 65 plus x times 2, the 5 times 20 plus x, and I'm going to write that out just so that it's crystal clear. And distribute. This is 130. I'm not going to do that math. I'm going to subtract 3x from each side and 100 from each side. J. Nicely done. Nicely done. Really good. Really, really good job. So Sweaty, you add x on the denominator as well. Because whenever you add a seventh grader, the total number of people in the room also goes up. If I added one seventh grader, there'd be 21 and 45. And so our average would be out of 66. So that's why I added an x to the denominator, because the total number of people in that room also goes up. -10 students, Khan. He is on a murder spree. Substituting in 6, but 40% of 71 is not a whole number. Spells, really nice. You're just substituting in the answers. You're double checking that way. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. So you could do it algebraically. You could just literally just say, what if we add 6 seventh graders? There'd be 26 seventh graders, 45 eighth graders. What if we added 7 seventh graders? What if we added 8? You can just go down the line until you get your sweet, sweet 40% number. You can just plug in, Jeremiah. And I encourage you plugging in, even if that's just to double check your work, plug it in, dude. Why not? Like, no, but 0 people, and I mean 0 people, are going to look at your work for this. You could scribble all around this test, and if you got every question right, they would not care. So you don't need to be fancy about it, guys. All right. So let's do 75. Nikolai, we have a little Russian boy, and he's buying a packet of pens. His receipt is shown above. Assume the sales tax is rounded to the nearest cent. If the 6% sales tax has been computed on the sales price instead of on the regular price, how much lower would the tax have been? Windfast, you're right. that was that was $400,000 worth of salary just to get someone to painstakingly do that. Looking at millions of receipts, how do they tear? Okay, so let's go through this. Let's go through this. Here are the two prices. It's either $249 or $189. And if you times 0.6 for the sales tax, you're going to get 14 rounded up to 15 cents, and you're going to get 11 rounded down to 11 cents. And so the difference would be 4 cents, aka D, which is what most of the check got. So I will say this question is a very weirdly worded question, because the diagram seems to show that the discount was taken and there's a new price and then there's a sales tax. So you'd be forgiven to think that the sales tax goes on the discounted price because that's what it's right underneath. But then the question very sneakily says, if the sales tax had been computed on the sale price instead of on the regular price. So that's why even if you just check putting that sales tax on one of the first price and doing it on the second price, you'll see that that 15 lines up with the first instance of sales tax. Kind of a tricky question, I will say. I think you guys did a pretty decent job. I saw a lot of correct answers, so nice. Yeah. Someone probably spent 3 hours, dude, sweat pouring over their face, like dripping onto the page. You know, you've got this like I'm not going to describe what the person looks like, but let's see. Any other questions catch your eye? $84. Let's do it. And then we'll do 88 afterwards. Trisel. Such a cool name, man. Trisel. Is that German? What is that? Trisel. First leg of a trip, 900 miles, New York to Hotlanta in 2 hours. Second leg, it flew 1,400 miles from Atlanta to Albuquerque. How much faster was it going? All right, like 30 seconds more, then we'll go over it. This is it. Miles per means divide. So 900 divided by 2, that's going to be 450 miles an hour. That is cooking. That is fast. 1,400 divided by 2.5. I am going to do that division. Okay. 25 into 140. It's going to be 4, 5. Six. 560. So yeah, in the second leg, it was going 560. The first leg, 450. That's going to be a diff. 110. And yep, that's F. Everybody was on it. Really nicely done. I don't know why I felt like this one would actually be tricky. I think maybe because it's just a word problem. I think that's fair. 88. Everybody's been saying it. Let's do it. 88. Let's go. Yeah, you don't need to see that whole thing. Ooh, that's such a good question. Hope you know your volumes. Hope you know your volume. Hope you've studied your volumes. The more complex the question is, the simpler it usually is. I'd agree with that. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Because it's like just like the least confident person is the one who's the most showy. The most confident one is the one who's like the most calm. And questions are kind of like that too. So Feather, you're actually getting into kind of pretty deep territory there. Should I get pizza or should I? No, I should make tacos tonight or make a burrito. Yeah, this question is definitely showy. It is. It is. But answers are coming in. Answers are coming in. And if you're struggling with volume, for a normal like box, it's length times width times height. Remember, because it's a 3D shape, there's 3 dimensions, and those dimensions are base, width, height. 2 dimensions, length and width. 3 dimensions, length, width, height. Another way that you could look at volume is what is the area of the base? If this doesn't come out as an easy length times width, well, length times width is just the area of the base. So what is the area of this shape times the height times D? That's this question. So what is the area of this shape? 4 times 6, that's 24. 1/2 base times height is this right triangle. So 1/2 of 2 is 2 times the height 6. And so that means this triangle is 6 as well. So 6 plus 24 plus 6. The entire area for this base of a shape, the face of it, is 36 feet squared. Hope I didn't lose anybody there. Is the base. We don't know what the height or the depth of this shape is, but we know that they eventually want 216 cubic feet. That's it. That's this question. Womp, 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 womp. That's it. So we're going to divide each side by 36 by 36. 216 divided by 36, and I'm just going to have to be a total Chad and know this. 6, 30, 6, 3, 18, 21. I happen to be that guy. So that's our answer for D. D is 6. That's it. Do you guys have any questions about what I was trying to explain to you with the base or face times height? Because for a normal shape, it's length times width times height. And we just found, because this length times width is area. And if you can find the area of the face or base or side times the height. That's it. Can you see the diagram one more time for a Chinese Christian TikToks? Of course, my man. That's it. And here is our face, this weird shape. And here is our height or depth. And so we found the area of that face, that area of that base. And because we got 90 degrees here, we just times it by the height. And there we go. That is it. Thoughts, surprises, delights? I know you guys are delighted. I know. You're like, wow, volume is so much fun. Yeah, you got it now, bro. Put that in your back pocket. Let's see. What do you guys think about 91? I like 91. I think that's a good one. Let's do it. We're getting towards the end here, so 91, let's get it. Dude, do you guys remember all those SoundCloud rappers that had tattoos on their face? Do you guys remember that? Like, how many of them work at Waffle House now? Or they work at a Wendy's? You were one of them? What are you gonna do with your face tats? What? People are gonna think you're insane. You donated them to charity? Oh, no problem. I just skinned my face and donated it to charity. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so beautiful. I just like skinned my face and I donated it to ugly people. Just so beautiful, man. You give them to the homeless. That's very nice of you. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, because that's the last thing a homeless person needs in their life is more face tattoos. Yep. It might be a failed question, or it might be a question that they want most people to get wrong. You never know. Okay, let's go into this question, but remind me the comment by Taher is like I totally get it, but there's like a story I wanted to tell you guys based on that comment. Um, Joe, this guy named Joe is driving a car, um, and he's increasing by 1.5 miles every 30 seconds. And he's currently going 65.5 miles an hour. How long has he been going over 55? So we have 65.5 minus 55. And so he is exceeding the speed limit by 10.5 miles per hour. How long will it take him to get an extra 10.5 miles per hour? So we could just add up 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, but the keen observers in the group will realize that that is just division. So let's divide. 15 goes into 105. Not 10, not 5, 25, 75. 6 sounds pretty good. 6, 30, 90. Yep, that sounds pretty good. 30. Nope, that sounds trash because the answer is 7. Forgive me. 5, 30, 7, 10. So 7 of these clicks up in speed. 30 seconds a click. So 30 seconds is 0.5 a minute. Okay, don't make me do. Okay, I'll do it. 30 seconds. 210 seconds. How many minutes is that? How many minutes? 60, 120, 180. Whoop. So we got 3 full minutes plus an extra 30 seconds. We're done. Good job. You feel like it's B, it is B. So I did want to say, it's like, oh, I'm failing the SHSAT, whatever. That actually could be like good. You like don't eliminate yourself for any reason. Like I had a friend, you guys know the SAT to like get into college. A little story time here. And the SAT is very difficult. I had a friend, and I'm not exaggerating, barely knew how to read. Really awesome dude, like super awesome, really shrewd and really clever, and he's actually doing really well for himself, but barely knew how to read. He went into the SAT and he just went down the answer key, just picking an answer, moving on, and just looked at his answer sheet and thought, oh, that looks like a good spot for an answer, and just went down and just vibed it out. He didn't get a great score, but he got enough to get into college. And so don't ever think that you're like it's like over for you, because the fact that you're sitting there, like you have a chance to get lucky, so play the game. You know what I mean? And use all available tools available to you, which is a great sentence. So just remember, you're never out. And if you think a question is really hard, just like use your magic juju and like get yourself a good answer for it, and just feel good about it. Because one thing that I've seen that is common amongst people who don't expect to do well and do really, really well are their vibes. They're not stressed. They're just feeling good. They're not like mean to themselves. They're just like, yeah, I'm just going to go in there and do my thing. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Sure. Here you go. The people that are like, oh my God, I got that wrong. Oh, how many wrong have I gotten? God, wait, I'm never going to. Those people just get destroyed, bro. You got to flow like water or like wind with a tree. You just got to be chill with it. The process. Don't get tied up. Just chill. You'll be cool. Okay. Is stream over? Will I do an ELA stream? You should check my last stream, Jeremiah. And I'll do my speech. I'll do my speech on Tuesday. So, streaming schedule. Yeah, I think the stream is over. I'm gonna make dinner. Yeah, very true. Very exactly. Trisel and spells are exactly right. So, guys, if you are like wanting to study more, you're still hungry. I almost said it, but you hungry. Go to Tutor.com. Have fun. I'm going to take tomorrow off, Sunday, the Lord's Day. I'm going to be off, dude. I actually have plans. But Monday, yes. Tuesday, yes. So we will be studying Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow, just rest, relax, and kick it. I hope you enjoy yourself. Rest your brain. Next week's going to be crazy, so just enjoy yourself. Do I know when the 9th grade SHSAT is? No. Windfast is always grinding. My strongest soldier. I think 9th graders have it in December. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's like late November or December. What should I do on test day the day before? Shania, I would maximize your brain. If it feels good to wake up and just to cram, do it. Like whatever you can do so that when you walk into the room, you feel good. That's it. If you are just over it, then when you wake up, don't study. Just do your normal routine. That's it. Like nothing will change. Yeah, but if it feels good, like, I don't even know how to say your name. Janina. But if it feels good to do 1,000 problems, do them. Like, if that will make you feel better, then do it. Like, there's no one right answer other than just check in with yourself and go, how do I feel about this? And then do whatever. And if you don't feel good about it, then stop doing it, dude. But if it's like, man, yeah, I'm feeling better, I'm glad I'm doing this, then you're on the right track. Stream's over. It's over. Simply kids trying to do their best. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can always go back to my old live streams, bro. Yeah. Dude, I have over 400 videos. You can go back in time and just pretend that you're amongst the group. And, type your answer. But I'll be back on Monday, so don't even sweat. Go check out my playlists on my YouTube channel. That's going to be like where you get a lot of enjoyment. But I have to go. It's time. I love you all. You will be fine. You'll be fine. I will see you Monday. I will see you Tuesday. If there's concepts you want to work on, bring it to the stream. We'll do it. If there's things you want to go over, bring it to the stream. We'll do it. But that being said, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye.